power of empathy and community. Once upon a time, in a beautiful forest filled with tall trees and lush greenery, there lived a group of animals. These include a wise old owl named Hooty, a powerful bear named Bruno, and two ants named Ziggy and Zara. They were all different in their shapes and sizes, and they lived in harmony with each other. They shared food, helped each other out in times of need, and had a great time together. One day, a new animal joined their group. He was a proud lion named Leo, and he was used to being the king of his old forest. When he saw the other animals in the new forest, he thought they were all weak and not worth his time. He didn't want to play with them or share his food with them. He only wanted to be with other strong animals like himself. The other animals tried to befriend Leo, but he was always dismissive and rude. They didn't understand why he was so mean to them. They thought that he would eventually warm up to them, but he never did. One day, a little rabbit named Thumper joined the forest, and the animals welcomed him warmly. Thumper was shy and nervous, and the other animals noticed that he was feeling sad and lonely. They decided to do something special for him. The wise old owl Hooty suggested that they all work together to create a beautiful garden for Thumper, full of all his favorite plants and flowers. The industrious ants Ziggy and Zara offered to dig up the soil and plant the seeds, while the strong bear Bruno offered to carry the heavy bags of soil. The animals worked together tirelessly, and soon the garden was ready. When Thumper saw the beautiful garden, he was overwhelmed with emotion. He couldn't believe that the other animals had gone to such lengths to make him feel welcome and loved. From that day onwards, Thumper felt like he had a family in the forest, and he was never lonely again. Leo saw how the other animals were working together to help Thumper, and he felt a pang of jealousy. He had never experienced that kind of kindness before. He wondered if he could ever be a part of such a close-knit community. One day, a terrible storm hit the forest. The winds were so strong that trees were falling down all around them. The animals were terrified and didn't know what to do. Leo was scared too, but he didn't want to show it. He tried to hide his fear by roaring loudly. As the storm raged on, the animals realized that they needed to work together to survive. Hooty suggested that they all huddle together and hold on to each other to avoid being blown away. Ziggy and Zara scurried around, gathering twigs and leaves to build a shelter for them. Leo saw how the other animals were working together to help each other, and he felt ashamed. He realized that he had been so focused on himself that he had missed out on the joy of being part of a community. He joined in and helped the other animals build the shelter, and as they huddled together, they felt a sense of warmth and togetherness that they had never felt before. As the storm passed, the animals looked at each other with newfound respect and appreciation. They realized that even though they were all different, they had come together to help each other in their time of need. Leo apologized for his behavior and promised to be a better friend in the future. They ended the night by reading a Bible verse that spoke about the importance of loving one another, even when we don't agree with each other. Dear friends, let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. 1 John 4. The Bible verse emphasizes the importance of love and empathy in the community of animals living in the forest. The animals, including Leo, learn that by showing kindness and compassion towards one another, they can create a stronger and more supportive community. The end.